Some of the problems that we run into are we discover. Most companies may not want to discover these things, but we take the time to make sure that we do these things. Is if you look at this baseboard, that's all rotted. There's no way to know that unless you take off the flashing board. So this had some metal flashing on it. We took it off because we wanted to make sure before we build up anything against this wall and this wood that we properly flash it and we make sure that we waterproof that. So what we did is we took off the existing flashing thinking that, hey, it's all right, but let's check. We checked it and this is what we have. We have a bunch of rot. All the baseboards are all rotted. All the framing board is rotted. So now what we have to do is get someone in here to make sure we fix this properly, waterproof it, and we'll make sure we put proper flashing. So anything that comes against this, it's one, it's stable, and two, that the moisture won't sit against this wood. And to help that moisture, we're gonna put in an under drain. So if you look at all these arrows here, and you'll see that what they do is we pitch this to a center line, and we're gonna install this under drain right here. We wrapped it in fabric. And if you notice, we amended this ground because it's heavy clay. So we scratched it, put in some clean stone, and that amends this clay. And if you look here, the water's gonna run away from our structures, away from our walls, into a center line, and then catch into our drain. And in this drain, that's a second problem that we found. What we wanted to do is make sure that this footing drain for this foundation was good. So we dug down, checked the footing drain. The footing drain, believe it or not, the gutter drains were connected to a footing drain, which is a no-go. What we have is a perforated pipe footing drain. We want that to catch groundwater and then flow into that pipe, and that takes it away down to earth. And we want to make sure it comes to earth like 100 feet away from the home or to downhill. When we add water to that drain, what it does is it gets a lot of use and a lot of wear. It's actually adding water because that water can eventually go through the holes in the perforated pipe. So we put our own pipe in with clean outs and then ran that above and put new gravel into the footing drains. So we have all new fabric, all new drains, and it's ran to earth over 150 feet away. So that's the solution: drainage, grading, and taking care of anything that needs to structurally.